guys, welcome to Unbiased Rugby. So yeah, that's pretty much official. So it looks like South Africa are now moving from Super Rugby to Pro 14. I don't know what to feel about it. I've been a long time supporter of Super Rugby, and I've really enjoyed it. And I don't know, it's just strange. It's just going to be fairly strange for this to happen. And I don't know if it's going to be successful or not, or if Aotearoa, or the new Super Rugby competition, will be successful for the All Blacks. For New Zealand, I don't know if Australia are going to be able to get it into the Trans-Tasman competition. I think there's a lot of bad blood between most of the unions at SANZAAR, which is I think that's probably the hardest thing to accept. That there's all this infighting between all the unions. He said, she said, and this one said this, and this one said this date, and it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Here we've got the end of Super Rugby. It's gone. It's not going to happen anymore. And you have got all this infighting, and we should be actually celebrating the fact of how great Super Rugby was. It was probably the best, some of the best rugby out there. And it's just we're just never going to see it again. We're never going to see the Crusaders play the Bulls in Pretoria. It's just not going to happen. And it's like when it's like having a divorce, and it's just this mudslinging, and that's what's driving me the most crazy. I wish New Zealand absolute all the best, and I hope it's successful, and I hope a Trans-Tasman competition works, and I really hope that they could bring a Pacific Island nation in, or maybe a Japan. I'm really hoping South Africa brings something to the Pro 14, and that the Pro 14 is a successful competition for them. I've been watching a lot of shows that are talking about player welfare, but for a Pro 14 side to come to South Africa, they only got to play 3 games essentially in South Africa, and then the rest they're back in Europe. So it's only one long haul flight, and the long haul flight's only 13 hours or 14 hours, I think it is. So it's not like the end of the world. South African sides probably play. There's not much difference for them. They still have a 10, 11 hour or 13 hour flight, but they've got about 10 to 14 games that they've got to play, or 10 games that they've got to play overseas. So it really doesn't. It's still a lot of travelling for the South African side. So like I said, I've got to try to look at the positives and not try focusing on the negatives. The positives are, at least we've got a competition. I think we're going with our 4 best sides into the competition. I think there are some great teams inside the Pro 14. I think Leinster's a world-class team. Same as Crusaders, Saracens, Toulon. These are. I just think it's going to be the new landscape for everyone. Coming back to the Rugby Championship of the Six Nations, I think speaking to Overlap Rugby, they were saying if you're going to go north, you've got to go north and obviously play Pro 14 and go into the Six Nation or Seven Nations type of competition, which also has its positive and negative. That would really be the death knell of SANZAAR, like literally completely the death knell of SANZAAR. And I don't know what's happened. I know we've had a huge big pandemic that's caused this, but it just seems like there must be something really horrible happening in the background that we're not aware of. I think there must be some personality conflicts at the highest level at the various boards. Huru, I don't know. I just think it's a sad day that we're losing Super Rugby. Things are going to be changed. It's never ever going to be the same, and we should be celebrating the fact that Super Rugby was a great competition. I got Zach from Hakatama Rugby got hold of me today. He wants to do a nice show on Super Rugby, the great times of Super Rugby, the great teams and all of that. I'm not 100% sure what he's planning, but it's going to be on his channel, and he has invited me to join it. So just look out for it. It's going to be in the next week or two that the show is going to be come live. But yeah, we're just going to try to look at some of the old games, watch some of the old games, look at, I really want to watch the 2007 final, Bulls versus Sharks. The reason being is I remember that game vividly, and I remember it for the fact that I knew before the game that a South African side was going to win Super Rugby. It was a good day, So even if my team lost, I knew a South African team was going to win. But yeah, we just want to celebrate the fact that of the Super Rugby. It's gone. It's dusted. It's a new day. And let's just focus in on the positives and try not look at the negatives too much and not worry about what the bloody boards are doing. I really couldn't care what the boards are doing. I just want to watch my team play good teams week on week and support my players, and that's it. Listen, guys, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, wonderful evening, and here's looking forward to wherever South Africa plays, be it Pro 14, Super Rugby. I'm still going to support my teams. Chat soon. Cheers. Bye.